That's your coffee. I just about picked up your coffee, Paxton. He's not paying attention. He's got his headphones on. You know, the only reason I sing this is because if I played the actual version, I'd get a copyright ban. I love the Skyboat song. It's awesome. Maybe I could get someone to do a non-copyrighted similar version to it. I don't know. Let's just play our normal music. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Scotland. Good morning, social media land. Wow. Huh? What happened there? I hope you're well. I hope it's good for you. I hope the weather is perfect where you are. It's Tuesday. That means that the bins will be getting collected today. And if they come along while we're on the stream, we will wave to the boys. Picking up the trash. Picking up the trash. That's what we will do, because that's what we like to do. So last night we had our first little... Hold on. I've not checked the sound this morning yet. Checking the sound. Can I hear myself do speaking? Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Barry. How are you both? Yes, indeedy. We're doing a little Facebook, a couple of days of Facebook again, just to tell everybody that we're here. Then we're going to move back into just the what's it called, the YouTube land as well, because it's nice to be nice. Yeah, what can I say? Right, off with those things. We are going to do something special again today. We're going to cook a different type of porridge. So we're going to... Seems a little low. What, the sound? It's because I'm actually on the iPhone for this. The microphone's here. Tap, 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 tap. So if it's a bit low, apologies. Good morning, Roddick. Say good morning. His mouth is full of Weetabix. Don't want to be on the telly, Daddy. Right, yeah, so last night we had the inaugural, what's it called, episode of... It's better. The first episode of The Round Circle. It was quite good. I looked back this morning, we had actually 48 individual views. That's amazing. I'm quite chuffed with that. Which just basically means that we're getting more interest, and that's up down to you guys sharing, liking, and being positive about us all, which is a wonderful thing. So let me just thank you on Tuesday morning for it all. We now need to decide what we're going to do next week, next Monday, for the Round Circle, and I'm going to take everything that I've learned from last night and put it onto Discord with regards to how we're going to manage it and have a format for it and things like that. So if you want to be on, or you know anybody that wants to be on, or you have any suggestions, go to www.radioapocalypse.live/Discord if you have never joined our Discord. If you have joined our Discord, send me suggestions in the little channel that is called Watch Party Weekend. That's where we will put all the public things from the community about the Round Circle, simply because it's to do with the Watch Party Weekend. So I thought, are we going to do a Star Warsy thing? We could do a Star Warsy thing, but I think we'll do a Star Warsy thing a week on Monday, so I can plan it all, because I think it's worthwhile having a really good planned stream for Star Wars, and to discuss the politics that is going on behind the scenes. And we need to potentially be able to find clips that I can play and it will work, so we go. Right, so where are we? We have Jason and we have Barry in the show just now as well, which is good. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to make different porridge, but we'll go and have a quick look out the window. I've already made coffee this morning. But we'll have a quick look at the weather window. Ruin, do you mind if I get to the weather window, please? You can come and do the weather with me at the weather window.
Yes.
But you need to sing the weather window song.
What is it?
We're going to the weather window. We're looking right outside. We're going to the weather window. We're going to look right outside. Right, I need to work first though.
Okay.
Okay, right, let's see if I drop the phone today. Oh!
Drop the phone.
No. Okay, so that way is east. So we're looking east. Tell everybody we're looking east.
We're looking east, everybody.
And we can see patches of blue sky. Go on. We can see patches of blue sky.
We can see patches of blue skies, and the wind is.
No, we're not at the wind yet. We're now panning across the sky to look west. Morning, John. How are you? It's not high. I'm not going to jump. Not today. Not today. So the sky's blue over West Way as well.
And it's cloudy.
And it's a bit cloudy.
Yeah, it's clouds on
now
clouds.
we look at the windy bushes. There's a gentle breeze. Look, we need to look at the bushes. Do we see the bushes moving? No.
Yes.
I can see them wiggle. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Let's look at the smaller ones. Yep, it's just a gentle wind there. You can do the air quality. Right, you have to breathe in the air, and if it smells clean, you go, the air is quality. Good morning, Nan. Good. Everybody was missing you on the stream. They're sort of going, where's Nan? And I'm like, she's away out. She doesn't come on the stream every day. We don't plan this. We just saw John on it as well, so I don't think he realizes he was live on the internet. You can tell that. You're probably giving, yeah, very good. Very good. We're all doing good, thank you. We're doing good. That's kind of like the halfway spot now for it all. Hi, Roddick. He's still got pen on his face. That's crazy. It's been good. It's been good.
I know which
and
way
it's
the wind
stayed
is
dry
going.
as well, which is nice.
The wind is going that way.
That's good. The wind's going that way. We're doing the weather just now. This is the weather window in the morning. We talk about the weather. Right, so air quality. Smell it. Let's smell the air quality, Ruin. Let's do the air quality. We've got to go like this.
Cold.
Hold on. That's just it's not cold. We need to, here we go. We'll go this way, right? Air quality. The air is quality. It's good.
It's cold.
It's cold, is it? Right, good. It's a nice breeze. Yes, it is. And it's
warm on the inside, but it's cold on the
outside. Right, we're done with the weather. See you later.
No.
Yes, we're done with the weather. No. We need to close the window because Roddick's about. Yes, that was the Nan. The Nan. Oh, did you want to do the weather too? Oh, come here. Hold on. Oh, sweetheart. Come and have a look. Hold on. We will put this here. Poor little boy. What a terrible daddy I am. Come here. Do you want to look out the window too? What's going on? I know. It's okay.
Oh, hail King Rod. Okay.
Oh. What do you see? Hold that, please. Okay. What do we see? What do we see? Do we see the sky? I see the sky, thank you. There's a Roddick. Yes, I see the sky. I see the trees. I do. It's okay. Who's that there? Oh, no. Can you hold that again, please, Ruin? No, it's okay. We will do it this way. Ah, yes. I'm running away. Oh, I know. And we're here. Oh, do you want down now? Okay. I'm gonna get you. He's off. He's a good boy. Right, so we're going to make porridge. So the weather's looking good today. We might get out. Well, I won't get out and about. I'll be in the garden at some point today, which is good. And I do have a couple of things that I want to do. But what we are going to do now is we are going to make a different porridge. I've decided I want to do a little bit of cooking in the morning because I quite enjoyed doing the haggis yesterday. And I thought, well, I make porridge every day anyway, but let's do a different recipe of porridge each day, or every couple of days we might do it or something like that. And I thought this would be an opportunity to do my second favourite porridge in the world, which is this one. We're going to, let me just bring it up. We're going to make, I'll put the light on. There we go. Honey, cinnamon and banana porridge. All right, this is going to be very interesting because not many people have that combination of it all, which is good. When we make this, we will have to use the NutriBullet to blend a little bit of the milk and stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to get milk to start to be heated up. This is quite important because we need to use warm milk to be able to pretty much mildly cook the cinnamon and banana straight away. Okay, so we're going to use, let me get the cup measures. We're going to even measure this out properly today. Look at this. This is crazy stuff. Crazy. 1 cup. All right, we're doing it volumetrical. So 1 cup. Well, actually, it's going to be 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of milk. Like so. Which is great. So that's 2 cups of milk to, and it'll be a cup and a half of porridge when we get to it. But we will put this on just now. Hold on. Turn the light round so we can see. Yes, right, good. Get the old flames on. Now we need to get that quite hot. But in the meantime, what we will do is we will get the banana. We'll check that this. See, NutriBullets, you clean them and they just end up, because they still, even when you dry them, there's got to be a little bit of water there. It makes it smell stale. Anyway, banana in a bowl. You want to mush this up as much as possible. Okay. 4K. Let's flip around so you can see what's going on. Okay, so banana in a bowl, right, and you mush it. Okay, this is really important that you get it as mushed up as you possibly can. We're mushing a banana. We like mushing them up. We're like the banana. Right, so you get that mushied up like so. Right, this is great. And you want it as viscous as you can. If you don't know what the word viscous means, look it up. That means the more, it doesn't matter how thick it is. When you actually beat it, it becomes thinner, but then it feels thick again if you stop beating it. So this is viscosity. We want it to be quite viscous. We want it to be quite pulped up. Okay, this is a whole banana. Great. Then this is 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Put that in. Oh yeah. Give that a gentle mix in with the banana. Now it's important that you mix these two together. This is vital. Look at the brown goopy mush that's going on in there just now. We're going to beat the crap out of this. And it's important that you get it all done. Right, we're going to move now to a spoon. We're moving to a spoon so we can get it squashed. And we're looking for as close to a puree paste as we can, but we don't want to put it through a sieve or anything, or a chinois. We don't want any of that because that just takes too long. It's supposed to be porridge. That's as good as we're going to get. Right, the next thing is we want, at this stage, we want kind of, just under 1. You don't have to be fully aware of the volumes for this, but the honey is just to start the sweetening process. About a tablespoon. Give that a mix in to that mix. 2. There we go. Now we're there. Now what we will do is we are going to, let's see if that milk is hot enough. Yes, milk is, right, so you want the milk, okay, not boiling hot, but warm enough so you can touch it. right? Because we don't want to scald them up. Then we're going to put all that into there. It's a bit of a palaver doing this, but it's so worth it. Then we get Woody. Here we go, here's Woody. Give that a stir. Now we want to get it hotter, so I'm going to put it on to the stove. All right, I've got it on the stove, and we're going to stir it until it gets a bit hotter. All right, there we go. There we go. While that is warming up, I am going to go and check the chat. Check the chat to see who is still here. If we've not scared anybody off yet. Is there anybody else here? Looks lush, yes. Above blood temperature, Jason, for it. It has to be, you have to feel it warm, but not scalding. It can't be boiling because otherwise the spice in it, the cinnamon, will overcook straight away. You need to have that bit to start the cooking off. All right, so who do we have? We've got Jason there. We've had Barry as well. We've got somebody else on Facebook. Who else is on Facebook? Come and say hello if you're on Facebook. Just say hiya. A little bit of the hiya, hiya, hiya. Right. A vanilla pod, yeah, but not with the cinnamon and banana. Banana on its own. Cinnamon and vanilla, and for my palate, don't work. But it will work with something else. If you were making, let's see, I think I'll make one day next week. I'll make clotted cream and vanilla porridge. It's like basically vanilla porridge with a bit of honey again, but you put clotted cream on the top, sprinkled with vanilla sugar. So I need to actually make the vanilla sugar and stuff as well to make it work, but it needs the vanilla sugar. Right, now we are, whoa. See how we're getting a foam at the edge now? This is where we want to be taking it off the heat again. Right off the heat. And then we need to get the NutriBullet on the go. Why do we put it into a NutriBullet? Because we want it to be blended as much as possible so all the flavour gets absorbed by the oats. Hold on a minute. You want to see it go into the NutriBullet. Let's flip the camera around again. Okay, so NutriBullet. Up a wee bit. There we are. Excellent. So we're going to pour this in. It's a bit garish and lumpy, all right, which is what we want it to be. Let's get the big thing on and let us take it over to the motor. Right, so NutriBullet. If anybody from NutriBullet wants to send me more cups because I'm plugging the crap out of your product, okay, do so. These products are amazing. Right, watching? We're about 15-20 seconds is all it needs. Okay, not much. That's so loud. Wow. Okay, amazing. This is also the basis of a very good warm protein shake. Some people just have protein shakes, okay, but this is amazing. This basis here. Now you would add your protein powder and you would have a warm breakfasty protein shake. Right. Whoa, did you hear that? Let me smell. Oh, look at this. Steaming beauty. Look at the foam on that. I'm going to try some of that foam. I've never actually tried the foam off that before. Let's get a wee bit on the go. Oh, yes. Foamy. That's spectacular. Oh my God. Right. Back in the pot. Okay. And we're going to put probably about a cup and a half's worth of that now because it's got greater volume. And then I know what the measurements of a cup and a bit of porridge are, which is about a handful and a half. Let's just flip over. I've got the porridge in. We will stir that in just now. And we'll put it back on the heat. Oh my God, I can, oh. Do you know what would be, oh my, I just thought of something. A Dalgona coffee mix on the top of that. Should I do it? Should I make that? I don't know. Do we have time? Oh, I hear a bee. Is there a bee in my house? Or a wasp? I have a phobia of wasps, okay? Seriously, a phobia of wasps. It's fight or flight for me big time. Right, we're going to put that on a medium to low heat just now. And we will come back to the chat and see, who do we have? Ah, Miss Ledbetter. How are you today? I hope you're well. We're having delicious porridge today, indeed. Delicious porridge. Sarah and I go all the way back to the days of Vine. We do. And I didn't know at the time when she was in Vine that she was in Edinburgh. And we know a few of the same people as well, which is kind of weird. You know, I hope you're good, my lady. I hope you're good. We've already done the weather today, but you can look out your window and do the weather window as well. I'd like to get other people all around the world to do weather windows. I think that's an important thing. Looking at your window, telling us if it's windy. I just want to drink this. Oh dear God, that was roasting. Oh, that was roasting. Look, there we go. See how it's getting nice and smooth. Oh my word, those oats are absorbing that goodness, that cinnamon honey goodness. But I genuinely think a Dalgona coffee whip on the top of that would be awesome. I might have to do that. Not right now. Paxton, the bathroom is free. You may go and get yourself pampered. Unless Ola wants to get pampered first. I don't know. There we go. I shouldn't have drank that. That just scalded my throat. But it's not too bad. That was kind of hot. We're going to do papers as well, as per usual. But I've looked at them already there. They're dead boring. They're dead boring. Oh, I just want to get into this porridge. It's almost done. Right, so the secret when you're looking at porridge, let's just get into the light here a bit. Okay, is depending how you want it. You could eat it like that just now, all right? That might be a bit too runny for people. I like mine a little bit thicker than that. So I let it cook for a little bit longer, just until it begins to start to stick on the pan. You see how I'm moving it away from there and it's going back again. That's not quite done for me. This is your signals. When that starts to sort of like form a skin at the bottom, you know, this is why you don't want it on a high heat. It scalds the bottom straight away. Medium heat will have it going and cooking nicely and gently. Look, we're beginning to get pluck plucks at the side. Watch. Pluck, pluck. There we go. Pluck, pluck. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just going to do schoolwork.
Ali is going to go and do her schoolwork because she's a good girl. I'm going to do voiceover man and follow you around the house now. Ali has just come out of the shower and is walking through the hall. She is going to the bedroom that still has a hole in the ceiling from our flood, and she's sitting beside the kid's laptop about to do her work. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I had all the things ready before.
Ali is trying to do her work, but unfortunately, the laptop has switched itself off. This is Mojax Happy, the voiceover man. Right. Back to porridge. Oh, here we go. See, now look. See? It's getting a bit slower to go back. We're almost there. It's forming a skin at the side a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect for me. Perfect. Now check it out. See? Nice, slow, gloppy goops of porridge. Some people might not like it. Personally, I think porridge is amazing. It is simply amazing. You have to have it with a bit of whiskey. That would... Oh, I'm not working. I could have a bit of whiskey in that. I wonder if gin and porridge would work. What do you think? I'm just going to go with the whiskey, but we're not having the whiskey today. Okay, so let's get to the porridge. Let's flip the old camera running around so you can see us drop the porridge. There we are. I wish I could change this into slow-mo for you and we could get a B-roll going. Bow, 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 bow. Homemade B-roll music for the sexy porridge in a bowl. Bow, 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 bow. Look at the steam coming off the pot. That's a great photographic moment for a B-roll. Bow, 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 bow. Let's all fly around the porridge now to show the world how. Oh my God, actually does not look attractive at all. You know that. It really doesn't. However, we are going to add to that to make it very pretty. Without the scissors being there, we are. What should we get? What should we use? What should we use? We are going to use salted caramel flavored. Salted caramel. Where are we? Camera. Salted caramel flavored hot chocolate. Why? Because it's friggin' delicious. Okay. And we're just going to sprinkle that over like that. Yes. There we go. That's amazing. Then we'll do a wee zigzag of the old honey. What's that noise? Is that a funny noise? Ah, it's the neighbour's washing machine making the pipes vibrate. Yes, these old houses. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Right. Okay. Should we do a zigzag or a swirl? We'll do zigzags because it might look better. Come on now. Gently does it. Ziggy, 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 zags. Oh, yes. Yes. Now, because we've got a little bit of the milk stuff left, right? We're going to just pour that because I want it around the edges. Okay. Oh. See, look at that. Now we're talking. Now it's looking good. Now we can do a B-roll. Now it looks better than a big pile of cack like it did before. It's looking much nicer. And we're not going to throw it on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. That was cinnamon, honey, and banana porridge. Made the best way. Gin and porridge. Never on my watch. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would. I think I would put gin in my porridge just to try it. I think that'd be interesting. Very, very interesting. Righty ho. I'm going to I'll wait for that to cool. And then I have spoodle. And excuse me, can you hold onto your cup, please? I need to put this down here so I can do the transition from one camera to the other. We're doing it. So first, we need to go to this bit of software. Switch that mic back on. We will switch that. That mic is off. You will have a bit of delay. Whoa, do we have delay? Then we will go to switching that camera on. And we've moved across. Then we will switch this stream off. Whoa, Paxton just threw his coffee everywhere. Don't sit there, go and get a friggin' cloth. I'm so stupid. Yes, you are, honestly. Coffee went everywhere. I'll show you, look at this. Here, we'll take the camera. Come on, camera, before Paxton gets a chance to mop it all up. Whoa. There we go. Yes, indeed. You get down. Oh, man, that better not be a clean towel. Yeah, great. Well, that's just great. Okay, that's good. Get it wiped up. It's okay. It's all good. Get it all done. I'm a slave labor man. I'm a slave labor daddy. Okay, we're on the studio cam now. Yes, blueberries in porridge is great as well. I've got blueberries in the freezer. I will take them out and we will do blueberry and pepper porridge tomorrow. Blueberry and pepper porridge, which is absolutely divine. You wouldn't think that, but it really, really is. Strawberries and pepper porridge is good as well, but blueberries work much better. And if you've had them in the freezer, they go all mushy much quicker because the water, something happens to the water. Okay, we are here. We're back on Studio Cam. And today I am not going to get triggered by the papyruses because it's all about Boris Johnson really returning to work, doing his thing, and looking like a bit of a moron to be put. Oh, we're going to lose the stream. We're going to lose the stream. If we lose the stream, yes, we have lost the stream. God. I hate it when that happens. Absolutely detest it. It's the most frustrating thing in the world when that goes down. I don't know why it's going down more often. I think maybe because Alia's doing her homework and Paxton's watching meme stuff on something. What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything.
He's not watching anything, so he says. I don't know.
I'll go watch it now. Stop it.
Oh my god. That's the second best porridge I have ever made. Mojax has not been paying the hamsters, hence why he loses his stream. No, that's not what it is. It's because I have a tiny processor that can manage to do things. All right, just and no more. When I've got more than 2 tabs open with all the software I use for the stream, like the Logitech software, the soundboard software, and the actual stream itself, the processor goes, "Oh my God, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?" You know, it's like shocking. So, we're waiting for Nicola Sturgeon to say that Mojax Happy can have his technical upgrade, and we will have our technical wizard coming across here. You think my laptop runs out of memory? It probably is. It's probably a bit of both. I've had one of those. I've had the thing up that shows you the memory and the processor and everything like that, and they're all maxed out, absolutely maxed out completely when I do this. That's the way that it is, the way that it works. But what can you do? What can you do? Right. Anyway, let's try and get the papers up. See if we can get it working. Hopefully, we will not lose the show this time. Yeah, as soon as we're allowed to travel, or restrictions are eased, or perhaps maybe when my laptop finally explodes upon me, we might get the technical upgrade sorted, which will be cool. I'm patient because, you know, it's a great feat of generosity that's happening for it. But there you go. Anyway, more porridge. This is delicious. I can't help it. It's amazing. Right. Okay. The papers. The Times. I'm want a baby, but I'm single and in lockdown. That's more of a tabloid headline rather than the one I would expect from the Times. Incredible. PM, we're moving to second phase of battle. Right, yeah. Most of the papers lead on Boris Johnson's plans for the next stage of the UK's response to the coronavirus outbreak. The Times says the PM will reveal a limited set of changes to the lockdown within days. Plans include allowing shops selling non-essential items to be reopened. It says, although schools will remain closed until June. That's good. There's no point in opening before the summer anyway. Not much longer. Johnson finally set to announce his lockdown exit strategy this week. Finally. PM will reveal small family get-togethers could be allowed soon. More shops likely to open, but social distancing will remain. Not much longer is the take in the Daily Mirror, which says the PM is finally set to announce his strategy of how the UK will exit the lockdown. The paper claims Mr. Johnson will reveal that friends and family will be able to meet in small groups soon. Wow. That's amazing. I can't help it. I'm kind of thinking that that's a very positive thing. That means if that's the case, Barry, you're definitely family and friends. We could meet in a small group somewhere, you know. We could soon, but I would rather go with what Nicola Sturgeon says rather than Boris Johnson, because he's a Johnson, let's face it. No, that is an amazing porridge.
Just roasted our Prime Minister.
He's not my Prime Minister. I never voted for him.
I said...
Boone just said I just roasted the Prime Minister. Yes, I did. That is my job. My job is to roast the Prime Minister. Did you not know that? I am official parliamentarian roaster. I roast the Parliament. I would actually roast half of them for real. Let's stoke the fires. Get the spit on a go. Show them what it's all about. God damn them. Right. Okay. Back to what we're talking about. The Sun. Boris is back at last. Oh, I feel so much better. Boris is back at last. I feel so much better. You have no idea how secure I feel. He just him being in like Downing Street means that the virus is going to go. You know. Oh, I'm going to send him a
a card that says, "Oh, thank God you're back, man. It's been terrible without you. I've not been able to cope. My anxiety's going through the roof because you've not been in number 10 managing the country, mate. Managing the country the way it needs to be done by the Borisorian, you know. Oh, I'm so glad he's back. Oh, he's so good. Boris is back at last. PM, keep fighting this war. NHS open for non-virus care. It was always open for non-virus care, you moron. Honestly, deaths at lowest for a month. Wow, did you ever think that you would ever see a headline in a paper saying deaths at lowest for a month? We're turning the tide. Oh, it is. It actually says that, turning the tide. Wow. 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 Crazy. All right, what's this? Ed puts posh to shame on pay. I want to read that. Because we like Ed Sheeran. You know, he's ginger with a very cool beard and very cool glasses. In fact, hold on. If I can't move the camera up there a wee bit. Hang on. No, I can't do it. But Ed and Mojax, we could have been twins. You know, he's nowhere near as handsome as me. Let's face it. Ed Sheeran, you might have talent, you might have money, but you still have cool ginger hair like me, a cool beard like me, and you're suffering from a lack of a barber from the lockdown. It's amazing. Amazing. Excuse me. Right, moving on. Let's get on with more papers. Oh my God, look at that picture. It's like, oh, I need the toilet. I'm constipated. Oh my God. Time to fire up the engine, says PM. Wow, all his nonsense, little euphemisms and metaphors and buzzwords and taglines and slogans and I'm so glad he's back. He just gives me so much material. That is, look, see his hand there. See his hand? Remember we were talking about this yesterday, remember? Hold on, hold on. You know, he's doing that non-pointy thing. Blah, 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 because we can't go like this, blah, 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 blah. I would go like this. I'd be like, stay in the friggin' house, people. It's a virus out there. It's going to kill you. Kill you. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Right, back to the papers. Let's just look at his hand one more time at the bottom there. You see that? See that there? Yes, his little hand. It's doing that thing. That meta body language thing going on. Yep, and I still think he looks constipated. What does it say here? We'll come up to there in a second. Mr. Johnson will hold a series of meetings with key ministers this week to finalise how different sectors could start easing their way out of lockdown. According to the Daily Telegraph, the paper says his plan to refine the restrictions are part of his promise to fire up the engines of the economy. Economy's screwed, mate. Okay? It's screwed. And it's not going to be good for months and months and months and months and months. Maybe years. I'd say 10 years. Give it 10 years. Sage scientists split over face masks for public, chief advisor admits. Yes, indeed. There was also a bit of a Twitter battle going on about Dominic Cummings attending Sage meetings as a contributor to them when he doesn't have any scientific input whatsoever. He is the advisor of the Prime Minister. So technically, you know, should he have input? Potentially, yes, but he shouldn't be any firm decision-making process for it because, well, he's an advisor, an advisor. Mr. Cummings, you are an advisor, you moron. You advise. Boris, you don't have to do what he says. Okay? Even if you're constipated, if he says push harder, if you want to bite that back and just take it off halfway down the whole tolly, you can do that. Bite it off, save the rest for later. Okay? You're full of crap as it is, so it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. Okay? Just biting that off halfway through with your constipated face. Okay? We can deal with that. No, we can't. We can deal with it. We can't deal with Dominic thinking he's in charge, though. He's a moron. I says Hope and Sight talks this week on easing UK lockdown. And look, there's more meta language there with his amazing. This is my name's Boris Johnson. I do fantastic body language. My body language is fantastic, and I'm going to wag my thumb at you and tell you to come here because we need to get the economy fired up again. Good after, let's see, Ronnie AR. Thank you for joining us today. I've never seen you here before. Good to have you on the old Facebook land. Pop us a wee follow, pop us a wee like, and if you really want to be cool, just go on to the old YouTube and drop us a wee subscription there too. I like to ask, Why do I ask? Because you don't ask, you don't get. Dominic Cummings will be Dominic Goings. Dominic Cummings is Lord Voldemort. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. He is the only thing that's different about him. He has not cut off his nose despite his face yet. That will be coming. Dominic, it will be coming. You better believe it. You better believe it. Right, so let's go back to the papayers. Hope and Sight talks this week on easing UK lockdown. Hope and Sight declares the Eye, which reports that Mr. Johnson's meetings over the UK. Do you know what? This is just the same. It's that same let's get brainwashed nonsense. Boris is great. Boris is going to save the country from the coronavirus. He's had it. He knows what it's like. He was a hero. The country and the ministers all messed up. He's going to do a cabinet reshuffle because his cabinet is rubbish. They couldn't make a decision properly while he was in hospital. And now he's back. He can make the responsible decisions. Don't believe it, people. Don't believe it. Not one bit. Ronnie AR, you're not English. That's okay. I'm Scottish. There's a big difference as well. We like it. We truly do. And I'm quite happy to have you here. It's good to have you. I will go and have a wee look at your profile after I finish the stream. Send you a couple of likes to say hi. And I'm grateful that you're here. Grateful that you're here. Back to the papers. Number 10 in talks to allay public fears over ending lockdown. That's a sensible headline. Okay, and now we've got Boris Johnson's after poop face. We had his I'm constipated, I'm pushing it out face. And now it's like, that's better. I can just look into the distance after taking a big tollie, wipe my butt, and go back and ask Dominic what I should be doing next. Because that's what I do. I'm a moron. Anyway, what does it say? The Guardian claims ministers have already held a series of high-level meetings to try and address the fears that millions of people will be too fearful to return to work. It says Business Secretary Atok Sharma has met with trade unions and business leaders and amid concerns in Whitehall that many employees may be reluctant to return to the workplace, even when the government gives the go-ahead. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, put those masks on Ronnie. Put those masks on. Keep them on. Keep yourself safe, brother. Wash your hands. Wash all the door handles in your house. Every time somebody visits, wash the door handles. You don't know where they put their hands. That's shocking. Shocking. Let's have a look at the rest of the chat to see what everybody else has been saying before we finish it. You hate politicians who talk with their hands. Yep, they all do. There's a way I talk with my hands, but I don't do the meta signals that they do. What is that? No, that's chocolate. I hope. Yeah. No, it's chocolate. It's okay. They do it because that's how they're trained to do it, because apparently it gives confidence and emphasis to words. Now, I do it naturally. Okay, I can't help it. It's something that I did. I was a corporate school teacher at Telewest before it became Virgin Media, and I used to train all the staff, all the managers on communication skills. And they don't need to talk with their hands, but I did. Okay, I'm doing this on purpose, by the way, but I did. And not being a politician, it was quite natural for me. Look at this. I'll go. Hang on. I will stand up and do this. Let's put down the bowl of porridge, and we will talk. Hopefully, you can hear me. Let's see if my microphone and headset will stretch this far, and we'll pop you up a bit like so. There we go. Now you can see the Mojax happy. Right. So when I'm talking with my hands, I don't do the politician thing. Okay, I don't do the exercises that they do. All right, I just stand there and I talk with my hands. I can't help it. It's one of those things. I will do emphasis on things like I will, if I'm talking about something, I'm making a list. I might do 1, I might do 2, I might do 3. But the way that politicians talk with their hands, I feel, is a bit false. Okay, whereas when people do it like Italians naturally speak with their hands, okay, I feel that, you know, I don't have any Italian blood in me, but my stepdad's Italian and I picked up mannerisms from him and I sometimes speak with my hands. But then sometimes I'll just be sitting down like I am here just now and I'll be speaking to my children, and my body language involves my shoulders as well. You will find that politicians with their meta body language will keep their shoulders quite square and they're just talking with their hands. That's the difference. It does not look natural. It looks forced. And it gives the sort of a hypnotic sort of message. It's supposed to be to instill confidence. But if the more movements they do, the less truthful they're doing. It might not even be lies. It just might not be the actual message. And it'll just be going round in circles. And it will be palaver and nonsense that they're speaking, more so than what I speak, to be perfectly honest. But there you go. Yeah, Telly West is going back a bit. Ah, look at that. We have, that is amazing. Is that Sanskrit, Ronnie? That is a beautiful font. I like that. Amazing. Cool. Like that. Right, let's finish up the papers. We're hitting our 45-minute limit for the morning. Financial Times, let's see. We need to bring the papers up so you guys can see them. That would be helpful. Financial Times, Sunak commits to shield economy from cold turkey jobless surge. Cold turkey. Nothing beats a cold turkey sandwich. Right. Chancellor Rishi Sunak is planning to gradually phase out the government's job retention scheme, reports the Financial Times, which says Tory MPs have warned of large-scale unemployment if it was to be stopped abruptly. The paper says Mr. Sunak is discussing with business groups and unions on how to wind down the state support, which is due to end on the 30th of June. Yay! Yay, just in time for the summer holidays, folks. Yay. Okay, the Daily Rag. We hate the Daily Mail in this program. We don't like them at all. Why? Because you get one headline down south that is totally anti-Scottish and one up here that is only marginally anti-Scottish. See, during any time that's not the coronavirus, you just look at the Daily Rag. It's pro-Tory, Tory, amazing Tory. Nicola Sturgeon's a bitch. Nicola Sturgeon's a bitch. Tory, amazing, Nicola Sturgeon's a bitch. That is the Daily Rag for you, okay? Doctors' PPE desperation. We've not had a PPE report for several days. It's something that triggers me, and it's something that I've been writing about for a great piece of content, which I will be putting together for the future, which is great. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put that together because it needs to be on the record, people. It needs to be on the record about how bad the PPE situation is. So 1 in 4 forced to reuse vital protective clothing. So 25% of our frontline people are reusing protective clothing. There's a great way to spread the virus. Losers. Failure to stockpile gowns and visors dates back 11 years. Wow. Boris, my battle with invisible mugger. What? What? Hold on. Does that really say what? Invisible mugger. It does, doesn't it? Hold on, look. My battle with invisible mugger. Is that like a metaphor for the virus? Nah, Boris, you're a lunatic, man. I swear to God. I can't even read that. Doctors desperate over lack of protective equipment, and the focus of the Daily Mail, which quotes a new poll showing that a quarter of doctors have had to reuse kit meant to be worn just once. The paper says the survey from the Royal College of Physicians laid bare the extent of the shortages with NHS. But you guys, everybody in the British public will forgive and forget. You know, it's fine that we've had doctors die because of the incompetence of the government. It's not happened to you, has it? But it's happened to some of yous. But not everybody. You know, shocking. The Metro, don't get mugged like I did. You are a mug, mate. You are a mug. That's just perfect. You're a mug. £60,000 for families of lost heroes. Yeah, okay. Pay out for NHS and care staff who bravely gave their lives for others. A little bit more, please. Let's give something to the ones that are still living. Give them something nice, like a week's holiday and £2.5 grand, please, like they do in America. Daily Express, in memory of their sacrifice. God bless them. Today, I think it's at 11 o'clock, is it? 1 minute silence to remember. Usually these things are done about 11 a.m. I will be doing a minute silence for them as well. I think that you should all be doing the same thing also. He was talking about how COVID-19 was an invisible mugger, Jason. Yep, that's fine. I can deal with that. But it's just one of those things. Oh, we have a phone call coming in, but it will have to wait just now. Okay, so let's have a look. Daily Star. Yes, you did read this correctly, this headline correctly. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Right, that's enough. That's the papers. That's amazing. The papers are done. We're done and dusted. So I can now waffle more garbage. Okay, we've had a couple of new people in today, and I want to thank them for joining us today. It was very good of you to come, especially if you've come from other countries and English isn't your first language. Good morning, Ruin. I will make you a protein shake after the stream, like I said, okay? He's going to do some exercises now. Very good. So tonight we're on at 10 o'clock, back with our kind of usual format, but with a couple of extra things thrown in that I'm working on. I would like to ask everybody, if you have not followed Radio Apocalypse on Instagram, it's radio_apocalypse. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing all the advertising for stuff. Hey, Martin, how are you? Good to see you. We're just about wrapping up for today. And, you know, watch back the stream. You'll see me make some delicious porridge this morning. It is cinnamon, banana and honey porridge I made today, which was absolutely spectacular. But yes, that is where we are. We're finished. Go and follow the socials. Make sure that you do. And also go to our Discord. That will be www.radioapocalypse.live/Discord. You will get an amazing link that will take you to level 1. You can do that and we'll have admins bring you up. If we know who you are, we recognize your name, you'll be taken away straight to level 3 anyway, where you can interact and join us for different conversations and look out to what's going to be on Watch Party Weekend this weekend in preparation for the round circle on Monday. The round table, not the round circle. Oh, what's wrong with me? I need my porridge. Good to have you today. Thank you for watching. I will speak to you all later tonight. 10 o'clock, same place, same channel. Thank you so much. I've lost the spot. Where's my outro video? There it is. Right, take care. See you all later. Bye-bye. We've not looked at cake for a while, so we're gonna look at this cake, 'cause it's delicious, but not as good as Mojax's porridge. And if you missed making the porridge, go back and watch the stream again, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and say hi, 'cause we like that sort of thing. It makes us feel warm and fuzzy. Bye now!